Say the children had marks of torture, and so police suspected that the guy was keeping these children incommunicado and torturing them. He told them that these are my children. 19. He said the 19 are my children. And police objected the same to DNA, which proved yesterday that 16 of the 19 are actually biological children of Pastor Betungura. They were not being trafficked. They were simply under the poor care of their own father. Kali. In more news, in the New Vision, firstly hails Algeria scholarship project. You'll read about the same. Minister Muyanga, Sam Muyanga, has warned that fraudsters target land title replacement. Many are processing replacement on the same titles that have original titles, but they hide those, and behind your back, they could be processing a land title replacement for you. Police here reports that 11 of their cops have been sent to the PSU, Police Standards Unit, for disciplinary action after it was discovered that they misbehaved and mismanhandled Susan Nakaziba, the woman MP for Buvuma, and an NUP member. No news in the New Vision. They've talked about how this have gotten good cash here. Royal ups over suspension of Uganda Muslim Supreme Council elections boss on page 8 of the New Vision. You read that. Page 7 of the New Vision, page 9, sorry. Nabagereka to unveil biography in Uganda. The Nabagereka of Buganda plans to translate her biography, the most selling of recent times in Uganda. Kale, on page 10, President Museveni's tour meant to ensure the parish development model does not end up in intensive care unit. A very good piece by Mary Carol Okruto, the senior presidential advisor on public relations. Read it here, you will find it's interesting. As Daudi Migereko, the chairman board of trustees of the Uganda Tourism Board, on page 15, talks about the Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo 2023 and headlines it as Selling Uganda. Read more about Daudi Migereko's Selling Uganda campaign in the New Vision today. Oil, gas and infrastructure are the leading stories in today's New Vision. Sector players embark on turning Western Uganda into a tourism hub. You'll find that in today's New Vision. 644 billion earmarked for road maintenance next year. Parliament, Cabinet resolved to award 1 billion to each district and municipality, sidestepping the mandate of the Uganda Road Fund. They say every year, government would avail 1 billion shillings to all the 145 districts to work on their roads, but specifically those under the mandate of the Uganda Road Fund. That's the good news. Thank you, Government of Uganda. Thank you, Mr. Ramadan Gobi, for that good planning. Thank you, Mr. Edward Katumba Wamala. Finally, we can see some work done. Kali. More stories here. MPs divided over 117 billion national ID contract. They're trying to prevent. Some will be there. You'll keep reading the same. Page 34 of the New Vision. Why court dismissed election petition against MP Nsereko and Entebbe Mayor. Yesterday, the High Court in Kampala ruled that Muhammad Nsereko is the duly elected member of Parliament for Kampala Central, ending hopes of his arch-rival, Fred Nyanzi, assuming leadership. Nsereko, it said that in the results, Nsereko scored 16,998 votes against Michael Jazz 15,975 votes, with a margin of around 2,000 votes that now Fred Nyanzi argued were wrongly tallied to deny him victory. This has been going on for a while at High Court and now at Court of Appeal, High Court first. Kampala, no High Court. They will appeal certainly, but it seems the chances of Michael Jazz becoming a leader are as slim as those of me, his son. Yesterday, reading through the comments when we talk about this other abusive leader, Alex Mufumbiro, Noob supporters wrote on my page saying, you were a political failure. You cannot advise anybody. you have lost elections twice, so you don't have any political sense to say. God is a wonderful God. Fred Nyazi is their national mobilizer of NUP.
That's true.
That is true. He has lost elections 5 times.
In Kampala Central.
Yes. So if me was lost twice, has no political sense to give. Their national mobilizer has absolutely nothing to offer according to their own understanding. I love this party called the National Unity Platform. Very interesting guys. So kale kojja kulika webitondooza go wampa ekisira nikyokugwa gwe wakagwa 5 ze nakagwa 2 bukojja tolina kyotugamba wakojja wakagwa 5 ze mutabani wo. Now NUP has no leader. Nyanzi is useless according to NUP after he has lost elections.
But I think those are views of individuals, not the party. You can't say NUP has said. Say some people.
The party is not a building. The party is people.
With leaders.
Yes. And the reason the reason I was arguing with you yesterday was that if Mr. Alex Mufumbiro had in his own individual capacity abused other leaders, I would not mind. But because he spoke as a party spokesperson, it is presumed that that's the conduct of the party. That's the position of the party.
If Alex speaks, that's the position of the party. If Joe Rusenyo speaks, that's the position of the party.
Yes.
If Mr. Chagulanyi speaks, that's the position of the party.
That's why we get
if these other...
Away from public fora, if he speaks there, January Amalwa, like there are people we know whose conduct. Simanyi babba TV, simanyi bagula bamalaya, simanyi babakubira ku lubaga bichebe. Nebo bogera ngale, we don't care. But once it comes to a public fora, we care. Because this political space yet operating belongs to all of us. We cannot allow anybody okujiniyamu.
Tugende mu Daily Monitor afulumye encha y'olunaku olwaleero bw'ati bw'afaananye. This is Daily Monitor for you. Ku mugguukiriro wano akulembeza eggulire erigamba nti Congolese police take over Ugandan villages. Police ya Uganda rather ya Congo yeddiza ebyalo bya Uganda. Oh, what a story to read. Bisange mu Daily Monitor afulumye leero bakulaga wano abasawo medical interns. These are doctors trained for 5 years and also graduated by the way. Wabula nga balina okukola mandatory internship ey'omwaka gumu olwo basobole okupracticinga ng'abasawo mu ggwanga lya Uganda. Babakulaze wano ndoza ku ssaawa 2 tujja kufuna omu ku bayizi oba omu ku bakulembeze baba interns bano okwongera okutubulira what their cause is, what's the latest kuba naabwe abakwatira olunaku olwajjo. I've just been speaking to Dr. Judith Nalukwago anga nti ndi bubi
bamukubye
bamutimpudde. In fact ndabiwa ne Daily Monitor ngemukuotinga bantimpudde ndi bubi
bamutimpudde
neba newebuze
bali baloze eggwanga lino lyabwe bamutimpudde.
But bano basawo these are medics armed with the placards
demanding for what?
Demanding to be deployed. Actually their point is please deploy us. Tumaze niyalo mwaka gumu nga tutudde government mukyalemereddwa okudeployinga mu facilities zammwe tusobole okukola mandatory internship. We studied for 5 years. We are done. We need to...
Nandu to call it baptism of fire. So Dr. Judith Nalukwago, that is baptism of fire. But welcome to the government of the Republic of Uganda. You're welcome, Doctor.
Does this define the government of the Republic of Uganda?
What else would I say?
No, this is an isolated incident.
Isolated in Ibuvuma, where they thumped the NUP MP, Susan Nakaziwa. That's isolated. 2 days after, they also thump medical interns. That's also isolated. So when they thump the whole country, that's when you know that it's a national issue to deal with.
That's why they've just reminded me. The other day they thumped Chairman Nyanzi and Alex Waisa Mufumbira in the West.
You understand?
Then they came and thumped.
You understand?
Omuyizi yali ayagala okuba guild president we Makerere mu press conference.
Yes.
They gave her. They also now came later on. They thumped the medical interns.
Now,
the other day they thumped the MP you're talking about.
Now, where police fell short of our trust abakuba kojjange Nyanzi ne bamukulula n'abakuba Alex Mufumbiro nga bo tetunalaba nga baba suspendinga
byakomaawo
oba basindika mu PSFU.
Nobody is talking about them anymore.
You understand? So what's so special? Do you want to tell me that Nyanza and Mufumbiro do not have red blood like any other?
They do.
So ababa kuba bali tuddawo. Because the understanding is that for as long as somebody belongs to a party which is legally registered, like NUP, they are national leaders.
Yes.
Nyanzi is a national mobilizer. Mufumbiro is deputy spokesperson of a political party in opposition. It is presumed that it is a political party in waiting, a party that can assume leadership anytime. And if it assumes leadership, the Mufumbiros, the Nyanzis, and the others will be the big people in this country. You understand? And police promises us that for them, they are ready to salute whoever takes office, whoever becomes their leader. You will salute the people you have tortured, people who come to leadership with marks on their bodies, inflicted by you. So this way of torture, we all need to speak like...
So you see double standards in the conduct of police.
Yes.
Abakubye Mufumbiro ne Nyanzi bali scot free. Abakubye abayizi abasawo
nabo bali scot free.
Bali scot free.
Yes, tualina gwe bakutanda, I can bet that gwe bagenda kwata. I even doubt na bano basindika mu PS, simanyi PS if there is anything going to happen. I doubt.
Why do you doubt?
It could just be a public relations thing. You know, Mr. Nanga is now an experienced communications officer and a public relations officer. It could just be for PR. Ndoloko abakuba a member of parliament, parliament, but anti-parliament ejja kunyiga ate gye bayisa budget yaabwe ya parliament bayinza obbawo obuzibu mu budget yaabwe. That's why they are minding about the case of member of parliament, but they never mind about the case of Alex Mufumbiro and the case of Fred Nyanzi. They all have red blood.
But there is one question you're not answering. Lwaki bino ebikolwa by'okutulugunya abantu byeyongedde nnyo ennaku zino? Gubadde gusiriikiriddemu.
My understanding is omanyi opposition ennaku zino esiriikiridde. Oba okyetegereza. There is no major activity giving the state havoc. Understand? So opposition is esiriikiridde. So every time opposition bwesirika, police acts as the official position.
Namutuulire?
Yes. Kasaulanga opposition teri mu actinga nga tekola. Police takes over.
So police esanyukanga waliwo ekigenda.
Because omuntu ayagala government, you cannot do this. When I'm working for government of Uganda, nga njagala government eriko ne Museveni waayo ne parliament yako ne judiciary yako ne police, our work would be to promote the image of government. You cannot do this. You cannot do this.
So these are enemies of government and state.
Government. Number one.
Police is an enemy of
the official position of government as of today.
Police?
Yes.
No, but you can't say that.
What can't I say?
These people are law enforcement.
Why would you do this? How would you behave like this if you are putting on a national uniform ya police? Why would you do that?
The police China leadership mu ggwanga lino. Because Simon, my anticipation would be the incident emu ebeerawo. We expect abakulira police to rise to the occasion. Maybe if it happens once, it's a mistake and it's addressed. We expect police to act better ku incidents endala. But leero bakola ekintu kye kimu.
Did you watch the video nga bakuba Nyanzi?
I did. It was so horrible.
Did you watch the video?
Yes, very horrific.
I wish I had it here. Now, what do you expect other people to think? Nyanzi is a father. You understand? I know Muchara.
And the come man, Nyanzi is not even a violent person. And that I can.
Very good. I was going to say that Nyanzi is not known for being violent. No. You understand? So if Singa bali abala would say, okay, anyway.
Singa yali wayuswa Mufumbiro. Ogamba konti kale.
Now, Waiso has not had a history of that kind of violence. Waiso ayina bintu bya kiferefere, but he's not a violent person.
Okay. Yeah,
in his conduct. Simmanyi sinza kumukwotinga nti nali mulabyeko mu ebyo yekalakasa mu bigambo n'ayogera biki, but is not.
Okay, singa badde Nambozi
be violent, maybe. Maybe. Whenever Nambozi tumalaga mu nyigira mutoke bwotyo. You understand? Iliyo betumanyi nti ona ali but Mufumbiro is just Kwebyo byakiyayeyaye.
Guys, olamusiza mwami Mufumbiro, ndoza tugende mu Bukedde tulabe gayina.
Bukedde olwalero agambye nti ani yatta Kirumira ne bannange yanna. Ne bannange.
Kirumira kye yali omupoliisi.
Bannange.
Oh my God. Agumaze emyaka 5.
Ndoza gwe bisoma bibyo mbikuteereddeyo soma.
Ani yatta Kirumira omusango gumaze emyaka 5 omulamuzi kwe yasinzidde okugusala yasinzidde kuki
okugusala
biri mu Bukedde.
So eyatta Kirumira omu yekka abadde asigaddeyo ng'ayogerwako nti eyatta Kirumira kooti yamuyimbudde ng'emwejjeerezza. Therefore means that all the efforts of 5 years by the Uganda police, the CID directorate, all the investigations they carried out, all the arrests they carried out, did not yield anything. So as we stand today, tetumanyi yatta Kirumira.
And you're surprised?
I'm surprised because this is
a
police officer.
No, you shouldn't.
If they cannot investigate an issue of who killed the police officer.
Who killed Andrew Felix Kawesi on 17th March 2017?
And Court of Appeal. I was at the Court of Appeal that.
I remember I was somewhere. But you know that date reminds me a lot. Who killed him? Who killed all these Muslim clerics here?
Sekimpi.
Who killed Abiriga?
Sanichiria.
Who killed Abiriga?
Abiriga.
So who has been killing all these people?
Who was the command? I think that was Kaihura's time.
When
those people were killed, it was Kaihura in charge. Kale Kaihura and Akuro.
Yes.
I want now to judge from the times of Okotho Ochola and Magambo.
With Okotho Ochola, we saw an incident here in Chisasi on 1st June 2000. What? 2000? Was that last year? When they shot at General Katumba Amala? Was that last year? I think 2022, I think.
One.
Really?
One.
Because what I remember was the date. It was June 1st.
2021. Yakatumba Wamala.
Okay.
And then Lokech comes in there. But at that time it was still Akuro. It appears that there is no clear, because Gunda has been arguing here, Tamale Mirundi, the proficiency of Akuro versus Magambo. Who is Magambo? I have not met him. No, he's a very good police officer, very good investigator, very good leader. Now I'm beginning. Then I took interest. Who is Magambo? And looking at how he has handled cases, I think it appears no cases handled by Akulo have had a good conclusion. Not in the corruption cases, not in murder cases. I don't know what was wrong with the investigations.
I can't tell. But again, now the point here is police has exhibited the highest degree of incompetence in
after 5 years.
Yes, in investigating these cases. Before you get off there, Sir Simon, let's say more about this. We've never seen any conclusive report by police. The other day I said it, and one of the police spokespersons told me that these investigations are not for public consumption. One of the police spokespersons told me, when I said that, please avail the public with concluded investigations, reports, that because we expect you to investigate these cases, present whatever evidence you have in court, and again at the end of the day it becomes a public, known that you don't tell the people. We are asking, who killed Kirumira? Chigundu.
Who killed Sekimpi? Who killed Asanichiria? Who killed Dr. Muwaya?
Who killed Joan Kagezi?
Who killed Joan Kagezi? Who attempted to kill Edward Katumba Wamala? Who?
By the way, do you know that in all these murders, Teri yali asingisidwa musango kutta.
But how you killed Abiriga?
Are we having a state that is operational?
Abali mu government ya Museveni be bamuvuganya. So abali eno tuli kuli mu kulya sumbusa.
Is the state operational?
There is no opposition outside the state. The opposition is within the state.
Within government?
Within government. Ebintu ebyo bwe bityo tebikolebwa mu bantu baagala gavumenti yaabwe. Abantu abagala gavumenti yaabwe tebakola bintu ebyo. The opposition to Mr. Museveni's government is within itself.
Do you think this is deliberate? Maybe we don't have the capacity to investigate these cases. So their logical conclusion.
Let us tell us how do you build police's capacity to investigate? One, personnel training. Where do we have the best training institutions for police investigators? And how costly is it that we cannot take our people there?
You think they are incompetent?
I'm trying to find out. Maybe that's the challenge. Do we need more training for our police officers? If so, where can we do it? Because crime is changing face every day. This is what they keep saying. As crime changes face, are we changing skills? Is it an issue of budget? Is it an issue of personnel? Is it an issue of equipment? Now we have just had the Forensic University launch, I think. Was it in Jinja?
Yes, in Jinja.
Jinja, the first Forensic University.
It was launched in Jinja by the Foreign Minister of India.
All this is part of efforts to ease investigations. But for what we have now, and you know, it's a consistent pattern that when traveling on motorcycle, killed Kagezi, killed Kawesi, killed Chigundu, killed Chirumira, killed Daktulumuwaya, killed Sekimpi, killed Asanichiria, many traveling on motorcycles. Which means there's some clue to begin with. There was some clue to begin with. And you take 5 years, and after 5 years...
You present nothing. So where should we ask these questions from? Okay, whom should we ask these questions? Because the bully yotulaze libuziza ani yatta Chirumira, nga bwe nkyabuuza ani yatta Kaweesi, ani yatta Kagezi, ani yatta Abayisiraamu, ani yali agezaako okutta Jeno Katumba Wamala, ani agezaako okutta high profile people in this country. We expect the answers from police, but if police cannot really investigate, then we have a problem. Commander-in-Chief.
Our mandate as Ugandans ends with him.
No, he says these are pigs.
You ask,
these are pigs.
Where are the pigs?
The pigs killed Kawesi.
We want to see them.
The pigs killed Chirumira.
We want to see the pigs. Yes, but actually some of us eat pork. Give us those pigs and we eat them.
Game Popular Nemikutu Muganga Muka ku Baba TV. Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulaire.